He's fired!
When it comes to staff turnover in the first year, Trump is way ahead of the pack. 36% of Trump's staff have been fired, quit, or changed positions. That's more than twice as many as under Reagan, 3 times Clinton, 4 times Obama, 5 times Bush Sr., and 6 times George W. And we're not talking about junior positions here, these are senior White House staff. Michael Flynn, the National Security Advisor, was one of the first to go, forced to resign over his conversations with the Russian ambassador to the United States before Trump became president.
I think it's very, very unfair what's happened to General Flynn, the way he was treated.
Flynn lasted just 23 days, and last month he pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI. Then came the summer of chaos, starting with Press Secretary Sean Spicer.
If the president puts Russian salad dressing on his salad tonight, somehow that's a Russian connection.
He resigned after strongly disagreeing with the appointment of Anthony Scaramucci as communications director. Sean Spicy Spicer lasted just 6 months. A week later, out went Chief of Staff Reince Priebus, before anyone could really learn how to pronounce his name.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next president of the United States, Donald Trump!
Priebus just couldn't control the divided White House and was also against the appointment of Scaramucci. But the mooch himself didn't last long.
But I don't have any friction with Sean, I don't have any friction with Reince.
In a rant to the New Yorker magazine, the mooch called Priebus a paranoid schizophrenic and used obscene language about the chief strategist, Steve Bannon. The brash Wall Street warrior, who'd known Trump for years, lasted just 10 days. But Bannon, the man the mooch had insulted, was also living on borrowed time, and a month later, he too would be gone.
I like Mr. Bannon. He's a friend of mine.
But he never got along with Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and was drawing a lot of heat from the public and press for being too right-wing. The self-described outsider predicted he'd only last 8 months. He lasted 7. Out of that cozy little group in the White House, just one man, the Vice President, remains. Outside of the White House, one man deserves a mention above all others: the FBI Director, James Comey. At first, Trump seemed to love him.
He's become more famous than me.
But love turned to suspicion as Comey led an investigation into alleged ties between the Trump campaign and Russia. Comey was fired for reasons ranging from the Clinton email investigation to alleged showboating. He's only the second FBI director ever to be fired and lasted less than 4 months under Trump, who made a veiled threat about having tapes of their conversations.
I've seen the tweet about tapes. Lordy, I hope they're tapes.